Hello, welcome to Gabby's Drums. I got the Enigma pack the other day and I done the 2 Enigma bottles. There's 4 left and I'm going to try and attempt to do the 4 of them in the one go because I'm stuck for time and I'll not be able to get them out. I want to try and get the 4 out for tonight and I couldn't get... Plan was to do 2 last night but I couldn't manage it. Anyway, so the 4 that are left are the original collection and they're all 46%. I'm going to do a Girvan 33-year-old, a Bennevis 11-year-old, a Tullibardine 12-year-old, Colorado cask, and the other one is an Ardmore 11-year-old, and it's a port cask. So what I'm going to do is I'll pour the 4 of them separately and give them a chance. We shouldn't get a bead in any of them because it's 46%. So that's number 1. And that's the grain whiskey. Number 2, which is the Bennevis 11-year-old. I should have put lids on them. I will in a minute. Number 3, the Tullibardine, and that's a Colorado cask. These are getting quite popular actually, that cask. I can't see it properly, but I know they're getting quite popular. I know Springbank done one, and that's it. So that'll be interesting. And then we've got number 5, which is Ardmore, which will be peated, I would imagine. And that's done in a ruby port cask. Okay. Oh, look at the colour of that. Oh, you wouldn't know, would you? That tells it all. So, what I will do, if I can, let me see, without knocking all this down, I've got toppers here. Ah, here we go. There you go. I've got toppers. Toppers. There you go. 5 toppers on the. Right, so we're going to start with number 1, the Girvan Urban Nose. Ginger snaps, grassy toffee, polystock. Taste, chewy brandy snaps, marzipan, carrot cake. Finish, coconut, macaroon, orange, essence and butterscotch. Girvan, a 33-year-old. That's a long time in a cask. What we're looking for, what it tells you all the things you're looking for. I don't think a lot of the green boys will be desperate to get this. £130. All grains are fine. All grains are good because they do seem to put them in better casks. That's the rumour anyway. That's my opinion. So let's have a wee look at this. 33-year-old. We'll bring it up. It's a nice colour and it's in bourbon. It's a bourbon cask. I'll give it a nice angle. And there you go. Quite high, the threads are sitting, the eyes of the beads, it's starting to move now, and that's moving reasonably quick. It's moving reasonably quick. No, really, it's hard to say. Difficult to say. They're starting to move now. So, we'll bring it up to the nose, and I'm getting it from here, which is quite good. I'm bringing it in. There's a wee fly again. I've got my fly killer. I put it over there. I should have kept it beside me. Quite fruity. What are they saying? Ginger snaps. Toffee, definitely. There's a bump to it. There's a kind of toasted to it. Definitely a toasted on the nose. But 33-year-old, my goodness. What would that cost if it was a malt? Cost a fortune. Get a wee sugar. Get a sugar. Bring it up. I'm getting toffee. Candy floss. There's a creaminess to it. There's definitely a thick creaminess to it. There's a warm to it as well. There's no any alcohol burn at all in it. No, not a bit. And I suggest it reminds me of a bourbon. The sweetness. It reminds me of bourbon. Of a nicer grains than that, I must admit. But again, I'm not a lover of grain whiskey. I'm not going to put any more on that because I think it'd be a bit of sacrilege. Well, let's just put a very, 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 very small to see what happens. See if that makes any difference to you. It's like a bourbon to me. It really is sweet. It's very sweet. It's chewy. I see where they're coming through the brandy snaps, the marzipan. I'm not getting carrot cake. I couldn't orange. It's maybe butterscotch. Doesn't change it much. I don't know. I'm not a grain. I've tasted better grains to be honest. Um, but it's nice. Maybe I'm the wrong man for grain to review a grain. Come back to it. Very very sweet. Uh, as I say, I would say it reminds me of some bourbons. Definitely does. Okay, next one. Bennevis, 11-year-old bourbon. Apple strudel, grassy, ice and sugar, white grapes, cinnamon. Creamy, whole grain cereal and malty gooseberries. I can get no malty. I think malty stop gooseberries can't be the same. Finish, kiwi skin. Well, I've never tasted kiwi skin, so I couldn't tell you. Flint notes. Okay, that's kind of matches burnt. Salted caramel, palace sugar. Right, there's quite a few asked me about this one. Now look at the colour of it. Really, really nice and light. It's 11 years of age. So a wee turn. See what we've got in this. See, now they're different. They're all over the place in this one. And they're starting to move quite fast. Right, here we go. Bring it up to the nose. Hmm. Something hitting my nose right away with that. What is it? Oh, what is that? It's not peated, is it? Apple strudel, grassy icing, sugar. Cinnamon, that's what it is. It's the cinnamon. The cinnamon's coming out at me quite quickly. Definitely hitting me right away. Looks a wee on the palate. It's completely different for that, but it's going to be thin. Thin on the palate. It's not really. It's taken a long time to develop, to arrive, should I say. It's taken a long time to arrive. It's light. It's a light drum. It's very pleasant. Once it arrives, how do you explain this? It's slow arrival and it's not got a lot of development. What do you mean by that? There's not a lot happening in it. It's a nice, easy whiskey to drink. Yeah, it's easy to drink, but there's not a lot going on in it. If that makes sense. The finish is starting to come alive. It's just starting to come on. Could that be a dangerous whiskey? Could that be a whiskey? It could be too easy to drink. Very thin. I would say that could be dangerous at 46%. It's very light. Wee bit syrupy. Grassy. Yep. Mm, wet newspaper. Grassy. That kind of thing. Nothing exciting. Easy to drink. Does that make sense? There's no bite in it. There's no a bite in it. There's no a fiery bite in it. I wonder if that would be different if it was a wee bit better percentage. I think 46% is just a wee bit too weak for it, to be perfectly honest. It's just too easy to drink. It's mm, how can I say it's too soft. It's too weak. There's no there's no lot in it. There's nothing happening in it. As it says, it is cereally, and it's not exciting. I mean, Ryan asked me, "Oh, tell me what you think of that. I quite fancy that." It's everybody different. Everybody, uh, not no enough picking it. Okay, Tullibardine. This is a avocado cask since 1921. Chocolate orange syrup licorice. Dark chocolate, maraschino cherries, dried apricot, dried mango, finish, coffee. Well, I think I've only tasted one of these casks. Not too sure. I like the manzanilla casks, but I'm not sure about this. I know this has got the cask is made. This is complicated, and I really don't know enough about it to talk about it. But I know It's not a cask, it's in a cask. They put stuff in it, they take stuff out, and then they get it ferment. The cask becomes that from the mixture and how they do it. It's quite interesting, but it's a bit. I've not got my head around it yet. But as I say, they make it. They make it. The stuff they put into it, it makes the cask. Right, it's a nice colour. Mm. Right, custard creams. The Stumber free chocolate orange syrup. You know, see, it says chocolate orange syrup. I'm going to say marmalade. That's what I'm going to say. Without a doubt. Get the chocolate. There's a light hint of marmalade coming through that. For me, there is anyway. Am I getting cough? Let's in the finish. Let's have a wee look at it. Let's see. Mm. I'm rushing these tonight. Oh, it's smoke. But there's a wee bit of something different on the nose on that. None of them up to the night been really chewy and meaty. It's like they've all been quite thin on the palate. Do you know that? A wee bit chewy. It arrives quickly. It definitely arrives quickly. There's a bit of spirit there. There's a bit of heat in it. There's a bit of warmth in it, which I didn't get in that one. A lot of warmth in it. A lot of heat in it. Spicy. A nice spice. And apple. I quite like that actually. Again, you see, you would need to sip that and you would enjoy that and you'd be getting something from that. But this Bennevis, you just go, and for me there's not a lot happening. What's the colour? I don't know. There's just not a lot happening in the Bennevis. The grain is hard to judge. It's an older grain. I'm going to go back to the grain, okay? See, once you've had a few and you go back, it makes a difference. Orangey as well, so see that's still sweet, still something. There's a sweetness in that. Right, it's an old grain. I think it should be a bit softer than that. Let's go back to the Bennevis. Not got much left in it. I think that would be perfect for a beginner. Do you know that? The Bennevis. It depends what you're looking for in a dram. Do you know that? If you're looking for something nice and light and something easy to drink and it's not going to give you fight, that would be a good dram for you. And you enjoy maybe an after dinner dram, something give it a nice meal, like salad or something like that. And then that's not going to The pallet's not just is not going to take off with that. That would be right in the correct occasion. That could be a nice dram. That's my opinion. I mean, I never say, don't mention names. I saw a review last week and it was, that's a bad dram, that's a good dram, that's a bad dram, that's a good dram. I don't think you can say there's such a thing as a bad dram. I really don't. It's down to you. It's down to you. But I've had spicy food tonight. I've had spicy chicken tonight. About an hour ago. That's going to affect my palate. There is no doubt about it. I mean, blenders do it at 11 o'clock during the day, but I'm not going to be drinking at 11 o'clock during the day. I do it at this time of night. But that, that could be the right dram. Try to find something to push it up. It's not bad, but it's very, very light. There's not a lot of meat in it. It doesn't arrive quickly, but it would be nice for it. I think that'd be a nice dram for a beginner. Without a doubt. Maybe somebody that likes something heavy. I don't think they would like that. Do you know that? But each to their own. So let's go back to this avocado cask. See, that's different. That's got a fight in it. That's telling you something. That's getting the palate. That's a drinker. And a first time at a whiskey, so we get that and go, oh, you mean they would. But this is, so that's a little bit different. It's nicer. It's definitely nicer. So the last one's going to be the interesting one. It's an Ardmore, which we know is normally peated. It's in a port cask. It's in 220. It's got smoke, Turkish delight. It's got strawberry, cigar. I like what it says. I don't know how strawberries and cigars go together. I'm not sure about that. Maraschino cherries, finished sage red currants, black pepper, black forest gatto. So there's a lot of black fruits in that, a lot of deep fruits in that. So what are we looking for here? Look at the colour of it. Just look at the colour of it. I'm not normally daft about wine casks, but I do like port. So I like ruby port, like a glass of ruby port now and again. Let's see what we've got in this. The colour gives away if you're blind. If you were tasting this blind and you put that in front of you, you would say, oh, you would definitely know it was a red wine or a port cask or whatever. Right away, the colour's completely different for the rest of them. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Right, so let me discard that. Okay, let's discard that. Furniture polish. What do I mean by furniture polish? You're into an antique shop and you open the door and you get that smell, furniture polish and old wood and tobacco and smoke. That's what I'm getting for this. Without a doubt, you're getting old leather settee sitting, settee with a cigar, smoke, and that's all these smells is coming from this. And there's a lot of smells coming. Shoe polish even. But maybe that's furniture polish. Old wood. There's a lot coming from it. I'm trying to explain it. That's the stuff you're getting from this. All the old stuff. As I say, go into an antique shop, open the door, shut the door, oh, and you get that whiff, and that's what you get. And then yeah, that's exactly what you get in this. Right, so and I think that the peat is setting that off as well. I think that's the peat in the Ardmore that's bringing that. See again, I like that noise, and a lot of people would just no, I don't like that noise. Doesn't mean to say it's bad. It just means we've all got different opinions. So we'll give it a wee sugar. We'll bring it back up. See what they're getting the cherries. That's an interesting noise. A real interesting noise. Everything's working in that. The port's working. The port's working. It keeps working. And I think they're definitely getting married together. That is a good combination. Right, let's see. We've got something else there. Every time I bring that to my nose, I get something different. But I'll keep saying an antique shop. That's the best way to describe it. It really, really is. You could say an old floor, an old polished floor. So maybe that's the wood that's coming up. There's a bit of sulphur there. I wonder. Maybe no. There's a lot going on in that. Oh, you see, the nose in that is just, the nose in that blows them away. A lot of them away. The nose in that is fabulous. My opinion. Okay, sound like Alfie, didn't I? My opinion. Right, here we go. Quite warm. Peppery. Oh, definitely peppery at the spike. That's a cracking drum. When I say it's a cracking drum, it's not right. This doesn't going to make sense. I've hardly any left in that. That's a drum. You would sit down and you would sip it and you would enjoy it. Okay, but there's nothing happening. There's nothing exciting in that. A newbie in malt whiskey would like that. Or a nice light flavour to it. But that's it. That is well, a hand grenade gone off. Aye, and that's just like a hand grenade. That's just an explosion of dark fruits, smoke. And if that's the kind of whiskey you like, that's an absolute. That would be the whiskey. Now, much is that? That's only £60. What's the Bennevis? £65. Bennevis is 11-year-old. The Ardmore's 11-year-old. I think it's. You see, this is where I think Cadenheads do well. In my opinion, if you drink a Cadenheads pack, what they put out, you shouldn't like every one of them. There's one you'll bang. There's one you won't like. And everybody will be different. And this is what I like about these releases they put out. There's something for everybody. But I'm never going to say it's a bad whiskey. Never. Okay. Out of the four tonight, you know what I'm going to say. That's just streets ahead of them all. It really, really, really is. Number 3, the Tullibardine. It's okay. It's different. It's a wee bit thicker. The Bennevis, it's just, my computer's making a noise. Oh, it's flat, and there's a grain whiskey. But I would say my choice would be number 5. My choice for the two Enigmas, which I'll need to go down, I think the blended one was better. It's a lot of money, £175 for a 27-year-old. But I quite liked that. So I'll get quite a lot. Why? And I'm spending too much in the moment. I really am. So thank you for watching Gab's Drams. It was a bit of a rush. Sacra Vita night of the night. So I'll get this on, get this out before Aqua Vitae. Edinburgh Whisky Club, which we've called the Edinburgh Drammers, had its second night last week. We've now got 16 paid members within 2 meetings. We had a night last week, we had an early night last night. We had 5 blind earlies, can't remember they were. Fantastic night, and everybody enjoyed it. Next month we've got Woven coming, but we're keeping Woven. Woven's going to be a free night for members because they deserve it, because they've put a fair bit of money into to get this club up and running, which is absolutely brilliant. So if you're in the Edinburgh area and you live within, come and join us. You don't have to join the club right away. Come and sit in. They're great guys. We run through the whiskies quite quickly. We have a wee quiz, which is a laugh, and then we have a chit chat, and it's absolutely brilliant. So, excuse me. So, if you're in the Edinburgh area, come along and join us. If you want to get in touch with me, my email is gavsdrams1@gmail.com. So, back to these whiskies. Again, I think Cadenheads up a right mix out here. I think they've put a nice assorted it here. But for me, it's definitely this Ardmore. There's no doubt about it. The Ruby Port, that's for me. I like that one. That's the one that sticks out for me. So anyway, thank you for watching Gav's Drams. We'll get 1,500 subs. And I remember when I come on, it was only 700 subs. Come on, guys, you need to join. I've got 1,500 subs and it's going well. So the next target is 2,000. So I'm going to take this one. I'll take the grain whiskey. I'm going to keep that for later on and enjoy that. Stay safe. Enjoy your drams. Remember, there's no such a thing as a bad whiskey, in my opinion. But you'll like some stuff and you'll not like other stuffs. Enjoy your drams. Don't get pissed. Don't. Enjoy it. Be careful what you drink. Remember, you're drinking poison. You're actually drinking a poison, but you're looking for flavour. For me, whiskey is about the company, and the people I've met through whiskey is unbelievable. So, take the glass. Cheers. Thank you very much. Good night.